शस्त्र करेगा, बघाल शस्त्र। दर्शक आगे बढ़ेगा, दाहिना और बाएं से, दाहिना और बाएं घूम से चल।
Once again, welcome to the 77th Republic Day Parade celebrations. This is Juhita Ernest, the commentator for today's Republic Day Parade, and I have with me Abhishek Petala, the other commentator. On the command of Adjutant, Darshaks of all contingents are entering into the parade ground from behind the fort wall.
Adjutant command అందుకున్న దర్శక్స్ పెరేడ్ మైదానంలోనికి ప్రవేశిస్తున్నారు.
Sri M. Sivaramakrishna RI of 3rd Battalion APSP Kakinada is discharging his duties as adjutant for today's Republic Day Parade. He joined as RSI in Andhra Pradesh Special Police in the year 2015 and later promoted as RI. He is the recipient of 4 cash awards, 5 GSCs and 2 appreciations for his dedication and devotion to his duties. Sri M. Sivaramakrishna RI of 3rd Battalion APSP Kakinada is discharging his duties as adjutant for today's Republic Day Parade. On this sacred morning of the 26th of January, we assemble not merely as spectators to a ceremonial event, but as conscious participants in the living journey of the Indian Republic. This is a morning where history, governance, democracy, and duty converge. A morning that reminds us of who we are, where we came from, and what we must continue to protect. Republic Day is not a celebration of power, it is a celebration of principle. It is the reaffirmation that in India, authority flows not from force, but from the will of people, governed by the supremacy of the Constitution. 77 years ago, on this very date in 1950, India stood before the world and declared that it would no longer be defined by a colonial rule or inherited authority. Instead, India chose to be governed by a constitution, a document that transformed a newly independent nation into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic.
दर्शक आगे बढ़ेगा, दाहिना और बाएं मुड़। दर्शक बाजू शस्त्र करेगा, बाजू शस्त्र। दर्शक विश्राम होगा, विश्राम।
ఈనాటి గణతంత్ర దినోత్సవ పెరేడ్లో పెరేడ్ అడ్జుటెంట్ గా శ్రీ ఎం శివరామకృష్ణ రిజర్వ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ 3rd బెటాలియన్ ఏపీఎస్పీ కాకినాడ విధులు నిర్వహిస్తున్నారు. వీరు 2015వ సంవత్సరంలో ఆర్ఎస్ఐగా జాయిన్ అయ్యి 2025వ సంవత్సరంలో ఆర్ఐగా పదోన్నతి పొందారు. కర్తవ్య నిర్వహణలో ఆయన చూపిన అంకిత భావానికి గుర్తింపుగా 5 నగదు పురస్కారాలు, 5 జిఎస్సీలు, 2 ప్రశంసా పత్రాలు లభించాయి.
दर्शक सावधान होगा, सावधान। दर्शक बघाल शस्त्र करेगा, बघाल शस्त्र।
After arranging the darshaks systematically on the parade base, Adjutant Sri M. Sivaramakrishna RI is coming forward to hand over the parade to Parade Second in Command Sri T. Nagasrinivasarao, Assistant Commandant of 1st Battalion APSP Srikakulam.
దర్శక్స్ ని ఒక క్రమ పద్ధతిలో నిలబెట్టిన అనంతరం అడ్జుటెంట్ ఈ పెరేడ్ ని పెరేడ్ సెకండ్ ఇన్ కమాండ్ శ్రీ టిఎన్ శ్రీనివాసరావు, అసిస్టెంట్ కమాండెంట్ 1st బెటాలియన్ ఏపీఎస్పీ వారికి విచ్చేందుకై ముందుకు విచ్చేశారు.
Parade Second in Command Sri T. Nagasrinivasarao, Assistant Commandant of 1st Battalion APSP Srikakulam, is moving forward to take the charge of the parade.
Parade second in command, Sri T. Nagasrinivasarao, Assistant Commandant 1st Battalion APSP Srikakulam, parade బాధ్యతలను స్వీకరించేందుకై ముందుకు వెళుతున్నారు.
The adoption of the Constitution marked the moment when freedom matured into responsibility and independence evolved into self-governance. The Constitution of India is not merely a legal framework. It is a moral compass. It is the collective conscience of a civilization that has existed for thousands of years, now expressed through democratic governance. It ensures justice not as a privilege, but as a right. Liberty not as chaos, but as dignity. Equality not as sameness, but as fairness. And fraternity not as an idea, but as a binding force that holds the nation together. As we stand here today, we are reminded that constitutional officers are not symbols of authority alone. They are symbols of trust. Trust placed by the people of India in institutions that must remain impartial, strong, and faithful to the Constitution.
दर्शक बाजू शस्त्र करेगा बाजू शस्त्र दर्शक विश्राम होगा विश्राम दर्शक सावधान होगा सावधान बिगलर्स एडवांस कॉल बजाओ परेड सावधान होगा सावधान परेड बगल शस्त्र करेगा बगल शस्त्र परेड आगे बढ़ेगा दाहिना और बाएं से दाहिना और बाएं को तेज चल
Tremendously trained, epitomes of brilliance and excellence, dedicated stalwarts of various contingents are entering into the parade ground from behind the fort wall.
అదిగో అద్భుతమైన ధైర్య సాహసాలు ప్రదర్శించే వివిధ కంటింజెంట్లు ఉప్పొంగే వరద వెల్లువల కథనోత్సాహంతో పెరేడ్ మైదానంలోనికి ప్రవేశిస్తున్నాయి.
Indian Army contingent and Youth Red Cross contingent. 2nd Battalion APSP Kurnool contingent. Bharat Scouts and Guides contingent. CRPF contingent, Andhra Pradesh Social Welfare Residential Educational Institution Society contingent, Kerala State Armed Police contingent, NCC Girls contingent, 16th Battalion APSP Vishakhapatnam contingent, NCC Boys contingent, APSP Brass Band contingent, APSP Pipe Band contingent, and Indian Army pipe band contingent. These are the various contingents that are taking part in today's Republic Day parade.
परेड आगे बढ़ेगा दाहिना और बाएं मुठ परेड बाजू शस्त्र करेगा बाजू शस्त्र परेड खुला लाइन चलेगा खुला लाइन चल परेड मज्जे सस करेगा मज्जे सस परेड विश्राम होगा विश्राम
Parade second in command, Shri T. Nagasrinivasarao, Assistant Commandant of 1st Battalion APSP Srikakulam, is discharging his duties. He was appointed as RSI in the year 1998. He was promoted to Reserve Inspector in the year 2007 and posted to the Intelligence Security Wing. He led the AP Police team as Chief Coach in All India Police Duty Meet competitions. The team won 1 silver and 1 bronze medal, and he was awarded the Chief Minister's Gold Medal for these achievements. He was promoted as Assistant Commandant in the year 2024. He maintained an exemplary service record, earning 49 cash awards, 7 commendations, 29 appreciations, 14 MSCs, 73 GSCs, and Seva Padhakam in the year 2022 for his dedication. Sri T. Nagasrinivasarao, Assistant Commandant of 1st Battalion APSP Srikakulam, is discharging his duties as parade second in command for today's Republic Day parade. We have various contingents that are taking part today. First one from the left side of dais is the Indian Army contingent. The history of the Corps of Electronics and Mechanical Engineers is the story of the Indian Army's journey towards modernization, technological excellence, and operational readiness. The origin of the Corps traces back to the Second World War.
परेड सावधान होगा सावधान
Parade second in command, Shri T. Nagasrinivasarao, Assistant Commandant of 1st Battalion APSP Srikakulam, is moving forward to hand over the parade to Parade Commander Mrs. R. Sushmita IPS.
పెరేడ్ కమాండర్ శ్రీమతి ఆర్ సుష్మిత ఐపీఎస్ వారికి పెరేడ్ బాధ్యతలను అప్పగించేందుకై పెరేడ్ సెకండ్ ఇన్ కమాండ్ శ్రీ టి నాగశ్రీనివాసరావు, అసిస్టెంట్ కమాండెంట్ 1st బెటాలియన్ ఏపీఎస్పీ శ్రీకాకుళం ముందుకు విచ్చేశారు.
Parade Commander Mrs. R. Sushmita IPS is going towards contingents with dynamic march to take the charge of the parade.
పెరేడ్ కమాండర్ శ్రీమతి ఆర్ సుష్మిత ఐపీఎస్ పెరేడ్ బాధ్యతలను స్వీకరించేందుకై కంటింజెంట్ల వైపు వెళుతున్నారు.
The Republic thrives when institutions work within their constitutional limits, when governance is transparent, when leadership is accountable, and when public service remains the highest form of national duty. Republic Day also compels us to remember the long and painful journey that brought us here. The Republic was born on the foundation of sacrifice. Countless freedom fighters endured imprisonment, exile, humiliation, so that India could stand upright as a nation governed by its own laws. Their struggle was not merely against foreign rule, but against injustice, inequality, and fear. Their dream was not simply independence, it was a just republic, a nation where every citizen, regardless of caste, creed, language, gender, or region, would have equal protection under the law and equal opportunity to rise. In a republic such as ours, the constitution does not belong to lawmakers or courts. It belongs to every citizen. It lives not in libraries, but in everyday conduct. Every time a public servant performs duty with integrity, the constitution breathes, the republic strengthens, democracy deepens.
परेड विश्राम होगा विश्राम.
Srimati R. Sushmita IPS is discharging her duties as parade commander for today's Republic Day parade. She belongs to the 2023 IPS batch. She pursued BE Agricultural and Irrigation Engineering from College of Engineering, Gindi, Anna University. An ASP trainee of Kakinada district, she worked as Assault Commander Greyhounds. Madam is currently posted as ASP Jangareddigudem, Eluru. Srimati R. Sushmita IPS is discharging her duties as parade commander for today's Republic Day parade.
ఈనాటి గణతంత్ర దినోత్సవ పెరేడ్లో పెరేడ్ కమాండర్గా శ్రీమతి ఆర్ సుష్మిత ఐపీఎస్ ఏఎస్పీ జంగారెడ్డిగూడెం ఏలూరు డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ విధులు నిర్వహిస్తున్నారు.
2nd Battalion APSP Kurnool contingent. 2nd Battalion APSP is one of the senior most battalions in the state, established in the Kurnool town in the year 1954. The force of the battalion was utilized to unearth the Rajakkars movement erupted in Tungabhadra river belt area. This battalion personnel are working on deputation in various specialized groups like Greyhounds, Intelligence, Octopus, and other organizations. CRPF contingent. The Central Reserve Police Force is India's largest central armed police force responsible for maintaining internal security, law and order, and assisting states with counter-insurgency, anti-terrorism, and crowd control, also deploying for disaster relief and UN peacekeeping missions. It is a vast force with 247 battalions, including 5 Mahila battalions and specialized ones like the RAF for riots and Cobra for jungle warfare. The total strength of the force is approximately 3,25,000. Kerala State Armed Police Contingent. The Kerala Police headquartered in Trivandrum is the primary law enforcement agency for the state of Kerala. Formed in the year 1956 following the state's integration, its root traced back to the erstwhile Travancore State Police. The Kerala Police's commitment to national solidarity is deeply embedded in its primary roles of maintaining internal security, upholding the rule of law, and fostering community harmony. 16th Battalion APSP Vishakhapatnam contingent. 16th Battalion APSP Vishakhapatnam was established in the year 2011. The unit has bagged first place and won the trophy in the debut participation in ceremonial parade in connection with Independence Day celebrations for the year 2014-2015. 2 companies of this unit successfully performed bandobast duties during Bihar Assembly election in the extremist affected areas in Gaya of Bihar state in the year 2015. 1 company of this unit successfully performed bandobast duties in the Gujarat Assembly elections in the month of December 2017. NCC Boys and NCC Girls contingent. The National Cadet Corps in India was established under the National Act in 1948. Established by the National Cadet Corps of 1948, the organization has roots in the University Corps from 1917. The NCC's motto is unity and discipline. It includes Army, Navy, and Air Wings. Its headquarters is in New Delhi, led by a Lieutenant General. Andhra Pradesh Social Welfare Residential Education Institution Society Contingent. AP Social Welfare Residential Education Institutions was started in the year 1983 as a dream project of Sri Nandamuri Taraka Ramarao Garu. The social welfare schools have now grown into 190 institutions, providing high quality education to approximately 1,17,600 children, predominantly from SC communities. In the last year, the students have achieved outstanding standards with 85% pass rate in the 10th grade, which is about 10% higher than the state average, and a 94% pass rate in the intermediate class. On the 2025 Republic Day, they secured first place in the unarmed contingent march past. Bharat Scouts and Guides contingent. In India, Bharat Scouts and Guides was established in the year 1909. Duty to God, duty to others, duty to self is the main motto of Bharat Scouts and Guides. It is moving forward with the title of Be Prepared. Youth Red Cross contingent. The Red Cross is the world's largest humanitarian organization, functioning in 192 countries across the globe. The Red Cross has been honored with 4 Nobel Peace Prizes. The Red Cross is the only humanitarian organization permitted to operate in war zones worldwide. The Andhra Pradesh state branch operates through 26 district branches and manages 21 blood banks across the state, providing safe blood to nearly 1 lakh patients during emergency.
మరికొద్ది క్షణాల్లో ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ రాష్ట్ర డైరెక్టర్ జనరల్ ఆఫ్ పోలీస్ శ్రీ హరీష్ కుమార్ గుప్తా ఐపీఎస్ ఈ ప్రాంగణంలోకి రానున్నారు.
Within a short while, the Director General of Police of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Harish Kumar Gupta IPS, will arrive at this premises.
నవభారత నిర్మాణానికి, నవ్యాంధ్ర సర్వతోముఖాభివృద్ధికి, ప్రజలందరినీ పునరంకితం చేసి దేశభక్తిని ప్రేరేపించే భారత గణతంత్ర దినం.
The Director General of Police of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Harish Kumar Gupta IPS, has arrived at this premises.
ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ రాష్ట్ర డైరెక్టర్ జనరల్ ఆఫ్ పోలీస్ శ్రీ హరీష్ కుమార్ గుప్తా ఐపీఎస్ ఈ ప్రాంగణంలోకి విచ్చేశారు.
DGP sir will take the salute.
Salami dega. General salute. Salami shastra. बाजू शस्त्र करेगा बाजू शस्त्र परेड विश्राम होगा विश्राम.
ఈనాటి 77వ గణతంత్ర దినోత్సవ కార్యక్రమంలో భాగంగా ఈ పెరేడ్ గ్రౌండ్ తయారు చేయించడంలోనూ ఈ ప్రాంగణంలో పెరేడ్ కోసం సిద్ధంగా ఉన్న ఈ కంటింజెంట్లను అవిశ్రాంతంగా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయించి సంసిద్ధపరచడంలో ప్రధాన భూమిక వహించిన వారు శ్రీమతి బి రాజకుమారి ఐపీఎస్, ఐజీపీ ఏపీఎస్పీ బెటాలియన్స్ మరియు వీరి ఆధ్వర్యంలో ప్రత్యక్షంగా పర్యవేక్షించిన వారు శ్రీ కె నగేష్ బాబు, కమాండెంట్ 6th బెటాలియన్ ఏపీఎస్పీ మరియు అవిశ్రాంతంగా కృషి చేసిన వారు శ్రీ డి ఆశీర్వాదం, అడిషనల్ కమాండెంట్ 6th బెటాలియన్ ఏపీఎస్పీ, పెరేడ్ సూపర్వైజర్ శ్రీ పివి హనుమంతు, అసిస్టెంట్ కమాండెంట్ 6th బెటాలియన్ ఏపీఎస్పీ మరియు శ్రీ ఎం వెంకటేశ్వరరావు, ఎస్ఓ ఏపీఎస్పీ హెడ్ ఆఫీస్, శ్రీ కె వెంకటేశ్వరరావు, అసిస్టెంట్ కమాండెంట్ 6th బెటాలియన్ ఏపీఎస్పీ, శ్రీ కె కృష్ణమూర్తి, అసిస్టెంట్ కమాండెంట్ 6th బెటాలియన్ ఏపీఎస్పీ, శ్రీ డి వెంకటేశ్వరరావు అసిస్టెంట్ కమాండెంట్ 6th బెటాలియన్ ఏపీఎస్పీ, శ్రీ యు రవి అసిస్టెంట్ కమాండెంట్ 6th బెటాలియన్ ఏపీఎస్పీ, శ్రీ కె పైడిరాజు అసిస్టెంట్ కమాండెంట్ 7th బెటాలియన్ ఏపీఎస్పీ మరియు వీరితో పాటు 6th బెటాలియన్ ఏపీఎస్పీ ఆర్ఐలు, ఆర్ఎస్ఐలు